Kuntunsatit, finally there's a conclusion that the Prime Minister Kun Yingluck Shinawatra decided to make her first official visit to Brunei, the first country in ASEAN. What is the significance of that?
Well, what should I say?
Is it
It's
surprise?
it's not unusual, but it's not normal either.
Right.
On one hand, Brunei is an ASEAN country. It's a friend of Thailand, and people go to Brunei every day. And what's wrong with that? That's one way to look at it. But when you take Thaksin into the equation, the situation is getting a little bit odd. As we know, Brunei has been accommodating Kun Thaksin. He's been going in and out of the country. And
during what time?
all the time. Before and after the election, we know that he was in that country. We even know that Kun Banhan Siripacha, a major ally of the Pheu Thai party, also allegedly went to visit Kun Thaksin in Brunei also.
I have been aware that during the term of the last Prime Minister Kun Abhisit Vejjajiva, he decided to visit Brunei during the last days of his terms in the office. But in this government, it turned out that the Prime Minister decided to visit Brunei, the first country.
Yes, and the expression is that Kun Yingluck wants to do it according to the alphabet, which means that she wants to visit Brunei first because of the letter B.
But that's a problem. There's a problem because the second country would be Indonesia instead of Cambodia.
Yes, that's the exception because Indonesia, as we know, is the chair of ASEAN. So she wants to go to Brunei first, and then Indonesia, and then back to the alphabet thing, Cambodia, next week.
Talking about Cambodia, isn't it supposed to be the first country that the Prime Minister should visit? Because when we talk about the border problems, the Prabhuhan Temple controversy.
If you ask me, I would love Kun Yingluck to visit Cambodia first, because if you want to send a goodwill gesture to any country, you should do that by making it a priority on your visit as the Prime Minister. We can still only speculate what is motivating Kun Yingluck to visit Brunei as the first country, as the Prime Minister. Of course, Kun Thaksin name always gets in the way because the obvious connection between Brunei and Kun Thaksin. We all know that he's a good friend of the Sultan of Brunei, and maybe Kun Thaksin want to Kun Thaksin chose to visit Brunei for several reasons. For one thing, Malaysia is too close to Thailand, right? Indonesia is too big. Singapore is too controversial. So if Kun Thaksin selected to be in Singapore, he used to be there, but if he chose to visit Singapore, it would be too much of a problem. Also, Cambodia, we all know what kind of problem we had with Kun Thaksin. So Brunei is a perfect place for Kun Thaksin to be during his exile.
Right. Do you think that the former Prime Minister Kun Thaksin is right now in Brunei? And if he is there, wouldn't it be strange that the Prime Minister, would confront her own brother there?
Exactly. It would be too much politically and diplomatically. It would be too much for anyone to take. So so I don't think Kun Thaksin will be in Brunei at this time, because if the words got out that he was there, he is there during the same time as his sister, that could put her in a very big political trouble here.
Kuntunsatit, normally what is the important issue or important aspect of the Prime Minister to choose to visit the first country after taking the office?
Well, it's normally symbolic, and people take it very seriously. For example, when Kun Chachai first became the Prime Minister of Thailand, after the long period of Kun Prem Tinsulanont, Kun Chachai chose to visit Laos. And in Laos and in the capital of Laos, Vientiane, he declared the policy of turning the battlefield into a trade zone.
Right.
So normally it's Prime Ministers use the first visit or visit to neighboring countries to make a political statement, subtle or not.
Right.
And for example, another example is Kun Chua Lik Pai. He chose to refuse to go to Burma.
Because
to send some subtle statement to Burma due to its internal political problems also. And we have Kun Apisit and Kun Samak Suntaravet. Both of them went to Laos as the first country to visit as Prime Minister. And the reason given was that Laos is the closest brother of Thailand.
Right.
So visit to neighboring countries always carry political significance.
So far, we haven't heard of the reasons of the Prime Minister herself about this visit. So let's wait and see what is her side of the story about this visit. What is the top agenda